Hi there everyone and welcome to the Driving Project. My name's Tom.
I'm Alex.
And this is our £500 Saab 9.3 convertible that we're going to be taking on a road trip around Wales over the next couple of days.
The plan for the trip is to take this vehicle on some really good driving roads around Wales, which we all know Wales has, visit some new, cool, exciting places and see if this car is a good road trip vehicle. We're going to put the link to the trip, the journey, in the description, so if you wanted to follow our exact route, then you can. I think the next thing is to, get in the car and let's go.
We began our 400-mile road trip by brimming the car with fuel and making our way across to the start point, which was the small town of Symonds, just on the outskirts of Wales.
Whilst we're on the way, should we talk a bit about this car?
Well, it's a Saab 9.3 diesel convertible automatic with a 6-speed gearbox with the bulletproof CDTI 150 engine, which is in a lot of Vauxhall product. What do you think? Bearing in mind it was 500 quid.
We had a little look for some cars. We wanted to get a cheap convertible, and to be honest with you, we didn't think we'd get something this nice. Both of us, if we had complete choice, we probably would have gone for a manual over an automatic, but it was one of those things. It was an offer we couldn't really say no to given the condition of the car. It was sat in someone's garage for a year. They just wanted rid of it, and it did look a little bit ropey when we saw it. I'll throw a few bits in so you'll be able to see what it did look like.
It just it wasn't terrible, and it needed a bit of love. Like the front brakes were howling and metal to metal, but when you actually look what's out there for 500 quid, it's not a lot really.
No.
Alright, you can buy some cheaper stuff like Vauxhall Tigras and Astra convertibles and a lot of mini convertibles, but we're actually in a Saab, which is a nice driving car.
And it's a decent spec as well. We've got leathers, heated seats, aircon, cruise control, the best cup holder in the world.
Paddles, kind of.
Flappy thumbs.
Thumb paddles. The car cost us 500 quid. We knew we had to do a bit of work to it. So brakes were, I think the caliper was 100 and something quid. And the front pads and discs were another £100. So a couple hundred quid for the front brakes. Rear top mount for the rear strut was non-existent. One came with the car.
That made a horrific noise.
Yeah, that was bad. And the roof didn't work.
Yeah, the roof wasn't actually too bad, to be fair. He thought the roof was just a sensor, and we chucked a new one in, and
he was right.
He was right, yeah. So it wasn't really a big fix for us, and now we've got a nice convertible.
This car owes us £850.
Yeah.
With a year, so that's the vehicle, getting it through an MOT. There was a bit of rust on one of the chassis outriggers, which I had to deal with. But for 850 quid, we've got a fully working Saab convertible.
I do honestly think you can't get a better car for 500 quid.
I agree.
So this car is high mileage. It's done 168,000 miles, but everything in here, the seats are in perfect condition, all of the buttons, everything, there's no wear on it.
It's not had a hard life.
No, and it's just, the bodywork, there's a few little scratches and bits and bobs on it, but I mean, for a car of this age and mileage, it is really clean.
As we got nearer to our destination, we pulled off the main roads and onto some smaller lanes, down towards the pub overlooking the River Wye. This is where our journey would begin.
Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's cool, isn't it?
I don't think this is going to get around that in one. I bet.
Don't you?
I am wrong.
No problems, mate.
Right then. Do you want to have a coffee out there? That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? It must be good, this pub, if we've got a boat coming past.
And they're taking photos of it.
Taking photos of the pub.
This is the start. We've just had a coffee.
Top marks. Not bad.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. We're going to be going up to Black Mountain Pass from here, so we've got a bit of a drive. I think it's about 70 miles. Hopefully the Saab
Makes it there.
makes
So,
I think let's get back in the car.
back in the car, Black Mountain Pass.
The rest of the roads from here on out, they're pretty good.
It's supposed to be alright. Yeah. So, fingers crossed, we'll have a clear run. Technical issue.
He's lost his phone.
Yeah.
And he thinks that he left it on the roof of the car. When he took the roof down.
So I think my phone is in the boot, folded on the roof. So I think you need to do the roof, and
Right.
we'll find out where the phone is. It might deliver it to me.
Is it going to still be on the roof?
I can see it. No, I can't. Just look at it.
Hang on, take the other camera.
That is unbelievable. Yeah.
No way.
100%.
Did it come out like that?
100%. It delivered it to me. Like. Yeah.
I guess because it went in the.
Well, I think it must have been. Obviously, the fold line is here and here, so it's just gone between the two. Right then, off to Black Goat Mountain Pass.
From here, we hopped across the border into Wales and started heading towards Black Mountain Pass, where the roads very quickly opened up and the stunning scenery of Wales started to show itself. Fortunately, the rain held off just enough when we arrived, with the clouds giving the landscape a perfect backdrop.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Just look at it.
That is stunning. Wow. Crikey, is he coming down?
Looks like it.
Car park.
I've never actually seen one of these land before.
No,
and we are about to capture it
That's not on time lapse, is it?
on camera.
Go on. Looks
Good,
like
dude.
in a little cocoon.
Well, he's done it. He's only gone
well
and done it.
That, top marks from like that.
See, if we would
Top
have
marks.
been going fast, wouldn't have seen that.
No, we wouldn't.
Wouldn't have seen that.
Look at these views.
It's not bad.
Man walking his dog down there.
He's walking his dog.
Oh, it's so lovely.
Everyone's waving.
Yeah. Everyone, as in the one person, isn't it?
Right. Let's carry on.
Gorgeous.
I hope you guys appreciate these shots, because I'm getting a bit tired of running now. He's having a great time in there.
No problems here.
You alright in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. It's nice warm. It's a bit warm in here as well.
Yeah, I don't know what you're panting for.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've got my heat seat. Oh, it's lovely. Even at 40 mile an hour, this is quite enjoyable.
Well, this is the thing. You want the time to be able to take in everything. And again, at the end of the day, there are some quite serious drops. So you really don't want to be
100%.
too exuberant.
100%.
So your first pass of the pass,
Yeah.
thoughts?
It's just stunning, isn't it? Just breathtaking. All of it. Do you want to tell them about where we're stopping over?
Yeah, what's it called?
Aberystwyth.
So we're just on our way to our overnight stay. We've got another 34 miles to run. I'll put all of the information of where we're staying in the description down below, so you can check it out. Obviously a bit later on in this video you'll see us there, probably having a beer or two.
Or three.
Or three.
So just a quick introduction. Tom and I have been friends for way over 10 years. Went to university together, and we've been on quite a few trips together. So we've always had quite a good time and a bit of a laugh, and we've always wondered what that could look like in terms of actual content for people to watch. And I suppose the Driving Project is a channel that is a bit about adventure, about cars. Hopefully you might find some humour in it as well.
I think we've been quite lucky, so especially in the last few years, of us being able to travel to these different places.
Yeah.
And I think we both come to that conclusion that, hey, do you know what, it might be a good idea to actually document what we're doing.
Absolutely.
And sort of try and pass on some of that adventure and excitement on to other people, and potentially try and inspire them to go on their own adventures.
I have got my own channel, which is a little bit more mechanical and car specific. I work as a car dealer anyway, but there'll definitely be some crossover with some of the cars that I'm buying and fixing, and then I suppose the other half of that is you and I taking them on journeys and trips. It's a very hidden speed bump.
Things we've noticed about Wales so far: there are speed cameras everywhere now, which
Yes.
was not the case when we were last here.
No.
There are also some ginormous speed bumps, as we have just found.
Mountains. Oh wow.
Oh god. There's dogs, they're angry with us.
Oh god. Look at it.
That is
I'm gonna
a bit of sauce.
I'm going to stick that on so that you can actually hopefully see it, but
I need to slow down. I've already got too exuberant.
look, it's just absolutely stunning.
It is pretty fruity.
I think I've used the word stunning
Yes.
50 times today. But I'm going to say something a bit controversial. I have enjoyed this road more than Top Gear's best road in the world. This road is just as good, in my opinion.
I agree. I think as well, because it doesn't quite have the same ring to it in terms of lots and lots of tourists, it's a hell of a lot quieter, and the government haven't put any cameras on it.
Yeah, absolutely. We're only 26 minutes away and the pub is calling my name, so I think we need to...
Is it time for a time lapse?
Yeah, it possibly is time for a time lapse, and we'll see you when we get to Aberystwyth.
Right, well, we've just arrived at the coast for our overnight stay in
Aberystwyth.
Yeah. We've just checked in, so we've dumped all the bags and bits and bobs, and we saw a little hill that we thought we'd go and have a look at. So we're just walking along the beach, and we're going to see if we can find a way up.
That's going to take us 45 minutes to get that. All fun.
It won't take us that long. I tell you what, that sunset is going to be lovely when it goes down.
Yeah.
It doesn't show it very well. It's quite steep. Don't film this, I'm out of breath. We could
No. It's so loose.
But I am getting off.
People watching this are just going to hear you and I out of breath. Is there a pub up here? I hope there's a pub at the top of this. I don't think so, but it's my wish.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
We've gone a bit off piste, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
We should have just taken the path, Tom.
This is a nice path.
This is a nice path. Oh, for Christ's sake. That would have been better. Rather than that. Right.
So we've just sat down and ordered some lovely food on the pier.
Yeah.
Got a nice view.
Not bad.
That's where we were earlier, just there. But we've got a few drinks on the go.
Got the supplies.
How are you this morning?
To do that.
It should get us going, hopefully.
Fresh top-down morning. I can bring us in.
If you want to bring us in, let's do it.
Welcome to day 2 of the...
Sort your hair out first.
Yeah. Welcome to day 2 of the trip. We are 2 minutes out of Aberystwyth and already the scenery is lovely.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a nice road coming out.
Yeah. And you might think we're mad because we've got the roof down on the Saab and it's what, 15 degrees?
Don't know. Should we have a look at the temperature actually?
But you're right, we are mad.
13
degrees. And it's spotting with rain a little bit. Sit rep on the car?
I mean, to be fair, the car has been absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really anything to report. So we bought this car as a road trip vehicle, right? Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you own this car as your daily vehicle?
That is a good question. Do you know what? I think no. If I had £1,000, if I needed a car for £1,000, then yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. This is pretty nice.
I'm a bit jealous that I'm not driving right now, I'll be honest. Looks awesome.
Well, right. So take the car out of it. Obviously, I know it's a bit about the car and all this, that, and the other. But take the car out of it. What have we spent on this trip? A couple £100.
Yeah, I mean less than that. A full tank of fuel, which was
£70.
70 quid, and we've only just used a quarter
of a
tank. 90 quid for a hotel room.
Yeah.
Breakfast was £10 each. Dinner last night wasn't anything fabulous, was it? But it was 10 quid for some fish and chips. It's fine. Beers were optional. We opted in.
We ticked the box.
We ticked the beer box. So, oh wow, look at that!
Yeah.
I'm just going to stop that for a second. Unbelievable.
Oh, that is mega.
That is breathtaking.
I'm just going to stop talking for a second. We're going to turn the camera around and just let you enjoy this view. Look at that.
We're an hour away from Snowdon, and honestly, these roads just get better and better.
So I'm going to choose to stay facing away from the nice view. I want to look at our nice Saab instead. That is the shot.
Do you know what? I feel like we're doing the car justice because we did buy it from Wales, so we're almost giving it a tour of Wales.
May I say so, you look mighty driving down this road.
Thank you, I've woken up a bit.
This would be a perfect opportunity on this lovely road to show you something even more lovely.
So good.
It's so good. Oh, the wire's in the way. I've got it. You've got it. We've got it.
I feel like they should have two of those, not just one.
Yeah. I want to be them two buttons in the middle, and you can go, and they both go.
Dual cup holdering.
Yeah.
I did enjoy the Black Mountain Pass Go, but this for me is better. Tarmac's better. We're not being watched by average speed cameras, and the roads are a bit longer, faster and sweeping. Enjoying
this is pretty good.
I've always wondered, like, what happens if a sheep just like slips?
Yeah, sheep are, there's no other word for it, mad lads.
They are mad lads. I mean, look at the strength in that sheep's legs.
He's just chilling.
He's Jay Quallen.
He's just sat there having some grass, going
Bah. Oh, mate. It does say speed cameras though. I've not seen one, but I don't doubt that there probably are about.
That is fantastic.
Top marks.
So it looks like we're out of the first mountainous area that's now behind us, but we're not too far away from the next one. This looks fucking sick.
This is sick.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
looks like that's genuinely a different country.
It's just phenomenal.
That's
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. What I was saying
Yes.
is that this place is on our doorstep, and so many people have never been here.
What kind of annoys me when I go to places like this is you get people go away every year, and they go to Spain, they go to Italy, they go to France, whatever, and they're like, oh no, it's like England.
There's nothing
in
in
the UK is rubbish.
Yeah.
And then you go on these little trips, and
A 2-day trip.
a 2-day trip,
Yeah.
and you can go somewhere like that.
And a lot of people who will be watching this have been here and can get it, and you
Yeah.
know, they understand. But that view of that lake in that valley,
it's just a no-brainer.
is absolutely mesmerising. In that car, which in my opinion, we keep going on about it, but for £500, that car is absolutely mesmerising as well.
Do a little bit more driving around some of these roads, I think, because they are fantastic.
I think we need to spend a bit of time here just exploring.
Take it in.
Take it in, yeah, absolutely.
And then we're going to start our last sort of run up north, up to the sea, and that's where we'll
Call it a day.
call it a day and head home.
Nice. It's actually alright with the roof down.
We're going through a nice little town. We got 24 miles to run before we are at the coast, which, to be fair, that has come up a lot quicker than I thought it would. What is your biggest annoyances on the road? What winds you up the most?
That is a good question. What winds me up the most is when someone gives way to you and it's not your right of way.
Yeah.
Like if you're at a T-junction on a main road and someone is flashing you and like telling you to come out on a national speed limit road, and it's like, no, I'm not doing that.
Just stick to the rules.
Stick to the rules. Like, I know you're trying to be nice and helpful, but that really winds me up. This route you planned is pretty good, I must say.
Thank you very much.
Been a good mixture. Seen some good sights, some awesome roads.
Well, the thing, I mean, to be fair, I did look over it once I'd put it together, but this was pretty much an exercise of just dropping a few pins on a map, selecting no motorway driving.
Nice.
And these are the roads that it's chucked us out on. And for the most part, I didn't have to tweak anything. These are just the roads to get from place to place if you don't want to go on major roads.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
And look.
I wonder if you lived here, if it becomes very normal, but for us, like, this is lovely. That is Liverpool.
We can see Liverpool, everyone.
He's out of the way of that.
That is Liverpool over there. We've just got to find our way down to the sea, and we have made it. 1.5 miles to go.
With a third of a tank of fuel left. It's not bad going.
That is pretty good going.
We headed down to the coastline and into the car park, which marked the end of our journey. One which had taken us around some of the best driving roads in Wales. All we had to do now was make our way across the sand to the sea.
We've arrived.
We've done it.
We are here in 2 days, I don't know how many miles, 400-ish miles of stunning driving road in a £500
Saab.
end-of-life Saab. And I've had a great time. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching us chat absolute rubbish. and maybe it might have inspired you to do the trip, a similar trip, or at least go and visit Wales or parts of Wales.
Car's made it.
I'm not surprised. Are you surprised it made it? I'm not at all.
Well, obviously we drove it around a little bit beforehand,
Yeah.
and
It went for an MOT.
didn't give us any problems.
No.
We're here now, we're going to get sand all in our shoes.
Yeah, there's a lot of windmills out there.
That is a lot of windmills out
More
there.
than I thought.
Right, so we have made it. We're at the tip of Wales.
It's cold.
It's very cold. There's a lot of windmills,
Yeah.
but
Been a good trip, mate.
it has been a good trip.
Actually, I think Wales is a bit of a petrol head's paradise, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Parts of Snowdon are, not only do you have the scenery, but the roads are incredible as well, but it's just all the other roads around it are equally as nice to drive on. So if this video has inspired you to go and visit, then please like and subscribe. We'll be doing a few more of these and some shorter videos and shorter content as well. But yeah.
Guys, lastly from us, thank you very, very much for watching. If you do like the content, please leave us a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I can't wait to get home.
Tom, I've just started filming.
All right.